That's better. Welcome to the 2025 Ekka, everyone. My name's Jonathan.
And my name is Michaela, and we have come all the way from South Australia to teach you about sheep, the wool that they produce, and sheep shearing, and why it is so vital in our farming industry. Now do make sure you are paying attention throughout the show, because at the end of the show we will be asking 3 very important questions, and I do have prizes to hand out. Now, hang on, Jonathan.
Yes, Michaela.
I didn't see any sheep back there. Did you organise the truck for today?
He hasn't rocked up yet.
What do you mean he hasn't rocked up? Where is he?
He's on his way. He's probably just going by Tassie.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you left him a note to get here for, well, 10 o'clock, or before 10.
I wrote a sticky note that flew out the new window.
Oh my gosh.
Well, hang on. Whilst the truck's coming, and it will come, don't worry about that, how about we grab a couple of volunteers to help us shear our sheep a little bit later on? How does that sound, guys?
Alrighty, stick your hand up, keep them up in the air if you want to help us shear a sheep a little bit later in the show. Now, we do need 4 volunteers today. You, sir, can you show me your muscles? Oh, not bad, not bad. Have a seat, we'll call you up a little bit later. And you in the yellow? You didn't think you were going to get chosen then, did you? Can you show me your muscles? Oh, not bad, yeah, we can work with those.
Alright, you want to come up and give us a hand, one in pink? Yeah? You got big, strong muscles? That's what we like to see. And young fella over there, you want to come give us a hand as well? That's good. You stay there for now, guys. We'll get you up a bit later on.
Oh, hey, Jono.
Alright, yeah?
Your skinner's say, that sounds like the truck's backing in now.
You beauty. Told you, jump. Alright, I'm going to get these sheep unloaded.
Lucky. Now, while Jono goes and unloads that truckload full of sheep, I'm going to talk to you about some other team members you usually find in a shearing shed. Now, they're 4-legged, they say wolf, and they're man's best friend. They are our sheep dogs. Now, we usually have 2 that are running around here, but they're currently in their kennel having a bit of a sleep. So we have an Australian Kelpie called Kelly, and we also have a Border Collie called Mackenzie. Now, these guys are very important. They help us move our sheep hundreds at a time from one paddock to the next, into the shearing sheds, on the trucks, off the trucks. And these guys are super fast, they want to work, so they're a little bit cheaper than me with a $49,000 paycheck every year. Now, if you do want to see these guys in action tonight, 6 o'clock in the main arena, we will be hosting Aussie Dogs, Collies versus Kelpies, where the dogs will go head to head, but the best part is you guys all get to choose the winning breed. Now, when shearing was first invented, we used to use blade shears like this to shear our sheep. So big scissors, bit tedious, not bad if you're only doing 50 sheep a day, however, we're doing hundreds to thousands a day. So all of our technology had to keep up with us, which then brings us to a shearing unit that looks something like this. Now, the way it works is it's a 2-person machinery. The Rousey, such as myself, would have to stand here all day and crank this handle to get our handpiece going to be able to shear our sheep. Bit tedious, and thank goodness that technology kept going forward, which brings us to our overhead unit, which is this one here. Now, this is made by Lister. It's a company in the UK, and the way it works is our motor here runs a pipe that's inside the down tube that's connected to our handpiece. Now, our handpiece looks a little something like this. Now, it's got 2 key components. The first one is the comb. It's this big bit here, and what it does while we're shearing is it combs through the wool. Now, the second bit sits on top. It's this little piece here. This is called the cutter. It goes from side to side and cuts the wool. Now, as you can tell, us shearers are pretty simple. We've got to keep it all pretty straightforward. Now, Jono, you fell asleep counting sheep.
Yeah, I'm awake now. Yes, Michaela.
Ah, good. You are awake. Now, have you unloaded that truckload full of sheep yet?
I certainly haven't. I got one here ready to shear.
Beautiful. Alrighty, everybody. Would you like to see a sheep? Nah, a little bit more. Do you want to see a sheep?
Alrighty, up we come. Oh, I've got a big one here today. Yeah. Alrighty. Now, who have we got here? Oh, it's just Barney. He wants to say hello. Go hello. Go smile for the camera. Cheese.
Now, the way that Jonathan has brought Barney out is by sliding him on his backside. Now, this is the safest way on how we move our sheep from a catching pen onto the shearing platform. Then we tuck them safely into our legs like so. This means we can control and minimise the movement of the sheep, and we just rotate them like a rotisserie lamb while we're shearing them.
There we are. Now, the first bit of wool we're going to be taking off Barney today is his belly wool. We are going to be keeping this nice and separate because this is what the sheep lies on all day long. And it's typically a bit longer and a bit dirty and a bit dusty. We want to keep that away from the rest of our lovely white merino wool on our sheep. There we are. It's a little bit down the bottom there. Alright, pop that out to one side like that out there. Oh, look out! Don't worry, it doesn't bite. There we are, tidy up between his back legs here.
Now we've got to make sure we miss all their bits because I don't think they're going to thank us if we turn this into a bit of a party.